Hi there, and welcome to this week's broadcast. I am super excited to share over the next several weeks short interviews with some of my students. Now, these are students who joined my mini course from Doodles to Dollars, and then they came into my signature program, the Pattern Design Academy. And I think you're going to be very inspired to hear about what they were doing before they learned about surface design and what they're doing a very short time after coming into my hashtag Anne's Universe. Without further ado, let's jump in to this week's interview.
First of all, thank you so much for joining me today and welcome. Why don't we get started with you just telling us a little bit about where you are in the world, because you have a really interesting background story.
Well, hello everyone, and thank you, Anne, for inviting me. Although I live in Cambridge, Massachusetts, I'm actually from the UK. Came across to the States about over 10 years ago now. I started off reading and blogging and doing book reviews. And then I published in around 2003 my first book. But I also had a child the same month. My background is similar to yours. It's a corporate one. I did a lot of administration and finance, but I did corporate hospitality as well. So I got to design invitations and things, and I did a lot of crafting at home. So I made Christmas cards, birthday cards, wedding invitations, all those sort of crafty things, but I never sold them as such. I just did them for friends. I said to myself at the beginning of the year, do something for me that is going to make me feel like I have a place in the world, kind of thing. Your course kept coming up. For the first time in a very long time, I was just super excited and elated. And I thought, this is speaking volumes to me in terms of, this is what I want to do. I've always doodled in the margins in my, when I'm at high school, I was drawing in the margins and things like that. And I thought, I could turn this into a pattern, really? I was just gobsmacked, to be honest, to use a very English expression. And I will say to anyone, so worth it. It's just everything you need to learn to do surface pattern, to feel confident in your design and your drawing and yourself. If you can, just go for it and do it, really. It's great. It's a great course.
And let's do some show and tell, because that's always the most fun part of these interviews.
Yeah, one of the patterns I did, it's called allium. So my cousin took a she took a beautiful picture of some purple alliums, and I just placed it into Illustrator and did the image tracing and turned it in. And I thought, purple's not my colour. And I just turned it into blue, and it's been quite a few people have liked that pattern. A real kind of sense of huge accomplishment to see your stuff on products. And my daughter loves cats and she loves pink, and she's going back to school and she was looking for a backpack and stuff. I said, I know what, as a surprise, I'll design a pattern for her, which is this one.
It's absolutely adorable.
So I literally one night just drew the wool and the everything, and then I just put it into Illustrator, placed it, did the usual, and created it and put it on Society 6 products and ordered a backpack and a water bottle for her. So she's super excited to be wearing her backpack to school, and she's made me very proud that she's happy to wear it.
But talk to us just a little bit about the inspiration for some of your work as I scroll down.
So the purple flower is actually just one petal that I drew. I wanted to make a pattern, but I found that a solid flower was too much. So I decided to outline one motif, and it really just came together after that.
I mean, one of the things that makes it so beautiful is the fact that you have this echo of it in the outline that's kind of, that's hiding behind it. It's just fantastic.
You discussed talking collections, but I've been doing a lot of one-offs, because I've just been exploring my style, and I found that doing these one-offs helps me kind of work out where am I going, because I'm sort of going towards more bold, simplistic patterns, and I think that might be where I'm at. But it's great because I can just play around.
Standalone patterns is a great way to explore your personal style, to see how you like to work, to stay in kind of that discovery zone. Cover collections in module 6. I love designing in collections, but you'll get there. You'll definitely get there, and everybody works at their own pace.
Absolutely, and I love the fact that Kemi did the cheat sheets. So I've printed them all. I've got my binder full of the modules. And
I just want to thank you again so much for joining me. It's so much fun that we can do this from all over the world. Everyone can follow you at Shalini A Design. Is there an S at the end in Instagram?
Not on the Instagram. 5 to 6, it's just Shalini Ayre. On Redbubble, it's Shalini Ayre Designs.